today I'm going to be trying to roll on the NES Tetris level 29. But first I'm using the Game Genie.
Because it's perhaps part of our fear instinct, isn't it? When we're in difficult times, we turn to the seers, we turn to the prophets to try to find out, can they give some insight into these chaotic times we live in, particularly in today's time.
If it's true that Nostradamus was able to do so many things with such incredible accuracy, why aren't we scouring his works in order to prevent the next natural catastrophe? Or perhaps...
But I forgot the Game Genie code. But
of the thousands of prophecies he made over the course of his life, only a small fraction have actually come true. And even the seemingly accurate predictions.
I think that's GPV.
We kind of have a double problem with Nostradamus in some
GPE
ways, because some of the predictions are a bit vague, and people can project all sorts of things into these vague predictions and then relate them to something that's happening now. But also, sometimes they take two completely unrelated sentences, put them together, and it seems to relate to something we have today.
The brain is a pattern-seeking learning machine. It constantly sees patterns even when they're not there. In fact, there's a name for it, apophenia. We can't help it, because sometimes we were right.
Just please don't mind if you see my 16-year-old brother in my YouTube video.
Because that's what the brain does.
Are Nostradamus' predictions merely the ramblings of a madman? Which people deliberately
Yeah, my brother's talking about,
Your brother?
my brother,
Your brother?
no, my brother,
Your brother.
Is that he's found
Yeah.
a
Me.
way through his
Yeah.
obscurity to make everybody a soothsayer,
You can
a detective.
you
He
can use me
understood
very
that would keep him top of the earth for 4.5 centuries. He
And
even
don't-
said that when I'm dead, I will be far more
you said my real name.
For skeptics, the enduring mystery of Nostradamus is nothing more than a testament to the power of wishful thinking. But others insist that if we paid closer attention to his prophecies, we might have been able to prevent one of the greatest tragedies of the last 100 years. 9/11.
Try working overtime? Dr. T? That grime on your teeth is plaque bacteria, and it can spread to other parts of your body.
Actually, I think I'm not lucky
It's antibacterial.
because I found my school iPad.
There's little bacteria to protect the whole mouth. Other toothpaste don't.
What is the NES Game Genie code?
How about the Saints? Seattle inside the red zone. Donald back to the air, throwing it zone for Hooper. Touchdown!
Now more than ever, the world is in crisis. Hospitals bombed.
That lets
Children
you
facing starvation.
add 20 plus to
Families
levels.
displaced. Now more than ever, we need to act. Doctors Without Borders is on the ground, providing medical care, delivering aid, saving
Sorry, my
lives. Now more than
iPad microphone decided it wanted it to be stupid because when I say 20 plus levels, it decided that it wanted to put in 3.
Donate to Doctors Without Borders today.
That adds 20 plus levels in Tetris.
The fiber in Kellogg's Frosted Mini Wheat supports
Okay.
your health.
Two of them that works. And I'm going to choose the shorter one.
I was thinking,
I thought she didn't want it.
like when she says she doesn't want any friends.
GPT.
Exactly. What if we get her the new iPhone 17 Pro at AT&T? We can get her best deal without needing the most expensive plan. No, she loves her selfies.
That's it.
Who's that?
Okay.
Get the all-new
Try it.
iPhone 17 Pro on us when you trade in your old iPhone. Any condition. Most expensive plan now required.
Tonight, Alicia went to 4 engagement parties.
Oh my gosh,
She's
did
done
the game
playing
just
for
crash?
Simply +1. Here's a ring, Alicia. Say I do to Fruity Sweetness. Want cereal? It's the spot.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
I just won.
Why does the game keep on crashing?
This game is free. No ads, no withdrawal limits. Withdraw to your bank
Oh my
account.
gosh.
Just click on the video to try it out.
New York City, September 11, 2001. Two terrorists overrun the flight crews of 4 passenger planes and send each of them crashing into prearranged tracks. They are chosen to inflict massive casualties and cripple the morale of the United States. It is a tragedy that has become a permanent part of our collective consciousness. And a day that forever changed the world. But had the event been predicted? And if so, could it have been prevented?
I'm gonna die soon. It's gonna be a plane crash or a car accident. That's what my sister told me about 2 weeks before the planes crashed
There
into
we
the
go.
towers on 9/11. My sister and I were super, super close. She was 8 years older than me, so she was like a second mom. My mom and my sister and I were very
What?
close, like a warm family. Marissa had a job at Cantor Fitzgerald, which occupied the top floor of Tower 1. On the eve of September 11th, September 10th, was my mom's birthday. And we all were invited by my sister to Windows on the World at the top of Tower 1. And, you know, everything I talked to her about that way was kind of like she was talking to me for the last time in a weird way. I thought back, you know, a few weeks before, when she said, I know I'm gonna die, and it's gonna be soon. And she started to cry, and I said, how do you know that? She said, just trust me, I know I'm going to. Never in a million years did I think a plane was about to smash right into where we were sitting just about 12 hours later. Everyone died that was at Cantor because the plane hit perfectly. My sister was one of those people.
We just
Since 2001,
really want to
hundreds of attacks,
practice one,
similar to Marissa
but on
Denial,
the 29th level.
all of them suggesting that in the days and weeks leading up to the tragic event, many of the 9/11 victims had dreadful premonitions about some sort of deadly catastrophe.
Here.
I remember hearing about a story where a man had a dream of a plane hitting a building a few days before 9/11. I also remember reading about a woman that was sitting at the gas station and had this vision of the World Trade Center falling on her. It was the same week that 9/11 happened. There was another story of the man that didn't want to get onto the flights because of a dream or a premonition that he had.
According to some experts, these premonitions, unlike predictions made by so-called professional prophets, are ordinary biological early warning systems that all of us possess.
Usually intuition is more of a gut feeling or a feeling that you just knew something. And it typically
Not really
results from
trying.
pattern recognition or our mind's ability
Well, let's
to
try it
very
the normal
quickly
way.
decipher patterns in the environment. And because we usually can't articulate the basis of our gut feeling or how
Yeah, the
we
normal
choose
way
it can
is
often
just
feel
feels
like
impossible.
ESP or sixth sense or like we had a successful premonition.
If humans do
my god!
What's around the corner?
This is
Could you explain that?
way harder than level 19.
Seem to know the 9/11 attacks were planned. There are some who believe the answer may be found
But I
by
want to get the
discovering
first.
strange occurrence that happened fatefully.
There was a paranormal researcher at Princeton University that placed a number of machines around the world referred to as random number generators. A random number generator is actually a machine that you use all the time. It spits out a random pattern of numbers and it's used to create passwords for websites or safes or any number of devices that need to be secure. There are million to one odds against any pattern showing up in the data that comes out of a random number generator. What the Princeton researchers found was that when the tragedy of 9/11 occurred, these random number generators demonstrated an interruption in the random pattern. They demonstrated symmetry where there shouldn't be any.
Patterns created by machines programmed to eliminate. There are many who believe that the so-called computer glitch that occurred at the same time as the 9/11 attacks was no mere coincidence. And according to researchers familiar with the Princeton incident, certain events, such as catastrophes, actually have tangible, measurable effects, not only on humans, but on electronic devices.
Could it be major events that have a huge effect on history, maybe act like a sort of a bomb of some sort? The send ripples through time, both forward in time and backwards in time. And people see this. We see it like a light on the horizon. We see part of it, but not all of it. We get the energy from the future reaching back to us here in the past.
I believe that there is certainly a higher power, an energy, or whatever you want to call it, because I really do feel
Gosh, my
that
hand's
sense of
tired.
being that my sister knew, and that she was gone.
Let me try and
And
check it
how
out.
else can you explain things she said and what she knew?
Could the horrifying attacks of September the 11th have been prevented? Not by law enforcement, but by those who lived and saw it happen in advance. There are those who believe that not only is the answer yes, but that the ability to predict the future can be harnessed in order to ensure mankind's destiny.
Gosh, let me just end the recording and subscribe for part 2.